Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel Part. I forgot to look up what number it is, dude. Future me, screw you. You will have to try and figure it out for yourself. That's the main reason why I say the part number, is just so that it's easier for me to rename the videos after I finish recording for the day. But yeah, in the previous video we did our practical exam. There was some both fake and real salt at the game, forcing me to use garbage characters. Well, Machias I think is garbage. Gaius I think has potential. At least I know that one ability of his he had in the tutorial. It was good. If he would ever learn that again, maybe Gaius can be upgraded back to a tier 1 character. Until then, he's firmly tier 2. It's here's the combat tiers. Tier 8, Machias. Tier 2, Gaius, and then everyone else is tier 1 pretty much. Like, well, Emma, I'm still not sold on Emma just yet. Emma and Elisa, let's say, tier 9000, Machias, tier 3, Gaius, tier 2, Elisa and Emma, everyone else is tier 1. Except for Elliot, who's triple S tier. He's the special support section tier. I just said tier so many times that it doesn't even sound like a real word anymore. I guess I can't complain about you having to be at work early today. But if that's the case, then I'll have to give you 2 morning kisses instead. While we're at it, how about 2 hugs as well? You drive a hard bargain. Ugh. You make me sick with all your happiness and loving relationships. You should be more like Gordon and just hate your wife. Good morning. You're all up and at 'em today. Alright, you're leaving your field studies today, don't you? Good luck with that.
Very well.
Very well. Probably shouldn't show up at someone's house this early this morning. Yeah, useless, don't you know? Go. Okay, it feels weird not having Reed in the first slot, so... One of these days there's gonna be something there, and then you'll all be sorry. Ooh, that's good, dude. We can't buy Earth Pulses here, but... 200 HP? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do like Earth Pulse. I think it's good. I would like that, man. Extra HP, and, I mean, Tears, you know, one of the best spells in the game. You kind of want it... You want pretty much every character to be able to heal at least a little bit, but... Anything else? Like all this stuff? What about, was there something I thought we could trade in the blue pendulums or something, but maybe not. I guess I got confused in thinking that I saw these here. But yeah, you need proxy puppets to make those. And unfortunately, we have the worst one. Well, Seal Mute's kind of not that good. Well, it's situational, you know? Now, these two are probably the best all-around ones, just because Freeze and Petrify sucks. Stat down, resisting stat down would be really good. Faint, Confuse, Sleep, Nightmare, those all suck as well, since they all are, complete stuns. Well, you're going to Nord now? Ah, you got me wishing I was. Well, be sure to ask the guys who are there who they think will win the summer races. They know their horses, and I could use the info. I don't think that'd be quite as helpful as you're hoping. None of my people are familiar with Imperial horse racing. Well, have a good time anyway. Nord's a nice place, so I hear. Okay. Gaius, please, buddy, this is a plea. From your pal Reen to you, learn your S-Break. Then, we can ditch Emma for you, and we can go around and gallivant together. But until then, you will have to remain in the trunk. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but both Emma and Elisa are better than you. Oh, good morning. I hear that your class will be going to the Nord Highlands and Baronia Island this month. Both are quite a distance away. Nord is supposed to be very chilly even during summer, so I would suggest that you pack accordingly. Too late for that. Anybody else in here? Nope. Man, the town's kind of dead in the morning. Oh, what's up, kitty cat? I feel like I've seen this cat a lot around a lot lately. Did it come to see us off? There's something very don't get ahead of yourself about that expression. Hey, let's go. Hey, is this for me? Thanks, I'll put it to good use. What is it, Reen? This is hardly the time to be playing with cats. Let's go get ready and head to the station. Emma, you got something to say about your cat? Right. What's the name of the cat again? Celine? It's as if everyone in the shopping district decided to wake up early today. Perhaps it's a sign that we've got an exciting and fun day ahead of us. I wish you all good luck in your field study. Sure. I got up early today since I heard you were leaving for your field study, but it turns out that Sharon had already finished sweeping up the entrance to your dorm. Maids really are amazing. I hope to grow up to be as lovely as Sharon one day. Well, I mean, you don't have to do that, girly. Like, go watch TV or something. Do we have that yet? Probably not. Well, I mean, we kind of do. Now, I mean, at least they use TVs for certain broadcasts, like in Crossbell they did at least. I got up pretty early today, but Tizzle was up even earlier. She really is something else. Haha, hard-working daughter like that deserves a nice reward. What's the reward? More work! Oh, that reminds me. Make food. Give me 3. Who do I trust more? Who do I trust to not... Wait, which one? Doesn't one of you have effort? You do. Elisa, if you don't do what you need to do, you're trunked.
Alright, let's get started. This look...
Ooh, okay, that's a pretty... I mean, those basically just better Terrara bombs, if nothing else. Okay, you're also... Elisa, we're putting our faith in you.
Alright, let's get started. This looks delicious. Well, that turned out well.
Okay, we'll take it. We're doing good on our... How many recipes are there? I think there's like a little bit less than usual, maybe? I don't know. So we got all the super dupers. Have we turned in our elegant sandwich? I think we have. I kind of wouldn't mind having a couple more just for out of combat. I mean, they're not really very good for combat, but getting a little bit of extra
let's get started.
CP.
Well, that turned out.
Bro.
Alright, let's get started. This look...
Thank you. Okay. Can't believe you made 2 regular-ass sandwiches, Elisa. You're getting trunked. We're gonna put you in the back of the car and you won't be able to come out until later. My wife gave me a real earful last night. All because I arrived home late, too. Then she realized I have a workplace relationships to maintain. Well, maybe if you weren't constantly, man, my sandwich isn't ready yet. Man, I need dinner right now. Man, I'm Gordon. Maybe if she weren't like that all the time, she wouldn't have tried to make the dinner early. I don't know why the cafe's open this early, but I'm not complaining. Maybe I can drown my troubles in coffee. Oh, wow, gosh. Oh, life is so hard for Gordon. I've got a loving wife who, like, tries to care about me. Hey, I don't know what that smell is, but I know it's delicious. Oh, someone packed you a little lunch, huh? Spill the beans and champ, did that girlfriend make it for you? That's my man! Oh, your caretaker made it? That's a little less exciting. Still smells great, though. That's the kind of meal you really want to savor. I mean, she's not really our caretaker. She's someone else's caretaker. I have a feeling that if Elisa were to tell Sharon to eliminate us, we'd be dead in a second. Since I assume she's also a spy of some sort. I mean, I say spy, but I mean, you know, like, a super duper powerful lady for reasons. Because there's no normal people in Trails. Everyone's like a godlike being, basically. Good day, everyone. Isn't it a refreshing morning? May Audius be with you in your travels. Please take care. I'll be praying for you. How about you dole out some of the church's charity money to me, because I'm so poor. I guess I was right about Rosine wanting to become a sister. I always looked up to them myself when I was younger. There's hoping her dream comes true. Your field study will be taking you to the Nord Highlands this month, correct? I hear that the nomads who reside there revere both Audios and the winds. They live their lives giving thanks to nature for its blessings, never forgetting all they owe to the world around them. We can learn much from their way of life. Especially if they tell me who's going to win the horse races. Father, come on, bro. What, man? People aren't giving us much money to the church. I gotta make ends meet somehow. Oh man, guess I should have known I was gonna lose anything to do with studying. So are you really gonna wear a bikini to our swimming lessons next month? Yup, a deal's a deal. It's fine though, because I'll be pretending to be you anyway. I knew that was her master plan. You said it so I'd lose either way. Oh yeah, she did say something about, she wins regardless. I've already chosen which bikini to wear. I can't wait to see how people react to Lind in her bikini. Where did she get these crazy ideas? More importantly, why? I won't let her get into that bikini, even if I have to put my life on the line to stop her. Okay. Look at all these nerds having to go to school. Free day, baby. You actually have to do work. Oh, well, you know. What? I have deluxe dishes. What are you talking about? Oh, there's not deluxe dishes? Is there like a difference? Oh yeah, because I guess those are just super, like, supreme dishes, and so you have the deluxe down there? What does it say? Yeah, superb. So we're making superb dishes, not deluxe dishes. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna... I mean, I kind of would like to do that for once, but, I mean, assuming we can get all the recipes, we'll have to see how that goes. Well, how about that? One student ended up having to take over my cleaning duties in the courtyard. Should make my rounds a little easier in the mornings. Maybe now would be a good time to check up on the equipment in the storehouse. One of these days, man. One of these days we're gonna get in there and you'll all be sorry. Hello? Lambert told me a lot about the Nord Highlands. They're pretty far away, right? Well, regardless, good luck over there. If you get sick, you better not try and use it as an excuse to slack off when you get back. That goes without saying. I hope that you will not neglect the horses during my absence either. That goes without saying too. I can't tell if they get along or not. That's just useless being useless. The horses need to be oiled. Make sure not to do it. Or make sure to do it. Make sure not to forget, I think is what I wanted to say. Not to forget to do it. Anyway, good luck out there. When you get back, my newfound horse riding skills will blow your mind. Having visited the Nord Highlands once before, I can confirm that it lives up to its lofty reputation. I am truly jealous that you get to visit such a magnificent place. If only I could join you all. Would come. I'm confident that your trip will have a positive impact on your equestrian activities. Be sure to absorb all that you see during your time there. I'll take it under advisement. Nyeh. Ferris, I never expected to see you here this early in the morning. You've bested me in both sprinting and our midterm exams. I am a Florid. We are renowned for our myriad academic and athletic achievements. I will not let this stand. Every moment you are away on your field study, I will be restoring things to their natural order. Oh, well, good luck then. Lisa's got it rough. I've heard tell that you've been coming to morning practice for quite some time now, but as of today, all of your attempts to outdo me will be for naught. I wasn't trying to outdo you, it just kind of happened. Wow. Rude. Look at me amazed, you won't believe your eyes. Ferris actually showed up for our morning practice. Now that she's here, I'm gonna work her extra hard. Okay, Ferris, you better listen and listen good. If you want any chance of taking Elisa down, well, why are you encouraging this? Also, can you guys even play lacrosse with only 4 players? I mean, I guess you could play it with any amount, I mean, but... I've never really watched lacrosse before, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 2 to a side. Patrick was clearly holding back in our last match, and he still completely overwhelmed me. But I won't lose to him next time. I'm not the weakling I once was. Maybe I was too harsh to Bridget the other day. There's no point in dwelling on it now, though. I've got practice to focus on. You'd probably be better if you had someone who you could talk to about it, instead of being a big frickin' weirdo. Fee's leaving on another field study today, isn't she? She's been trying to hide it, but I can tell that she's had a lot on her mind lately. Please try and help her through whatever's troubling her. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the game has decided that we can't have her right now. Now, we did get to use her a few times in a row, so I'm not exactly feeling her absence that strongly. Now, making me do 2 field studies in a row without Elliot is basically a war crime, and I'll never forgive you, but... Leave it to Mint to get every question on her exam right and still get a 0. She just had to answer in the wrong section. I'm not allowed to pass her with a grade like that. I'm not totally cruel though. I did manage to salvage half of her score. She'll just have to make up the rest with volunteer work. It's a cruel joke that the school put me in charge of watching over her, since she starts working at the crack of dawn. What'd I do to deserve this? Actually, the exact same thing happened to me when I was at the Institute of Science. Tree, meet apple. Hello. I can't think of anything worse than being stuck cleaning this early in the morning. Ah, that's why there was someone helping with the cleaning. Stay calm, Mint. Just think of the credits and get through this. I still can't believe I messed up my orbital science exam so badly. I brought shame upon Uncle Markov. Speaking of bringing shame, now this segue has nothing to do with that sentence. Upgrade my orbits. Because Elisa has come. Please. Please give me 5 5th. Okay, you can open these at least. Alright, we're kind of using, my idea for everyone is, Magic Boy, healing and damage, support. Granted, you do have Mistral, but... Actually, we could maybe give you Raven. Yeah, let's give you Raven. For the extra speed. What is your speed? Is 78? That's pretty good. That's up there with Reen. I'm just kind of looking. Do I want this, actually? I don't know why you have this equipped. I mean, passive EP regeneration is okay, but... Is there a spell I would rather have? I mean, extra arts and does the same effect? Yeah, we might give you Saintly Force instead of... Well, no, you have to have Forte. Can I give you Impassion? Yeah, instead, you take Heat Wave. You take Invigorate, then get Saintly Force. That sounds good. Granted, we do have Eustace's buff as well, so maybe we won't be that reliant on spells to buff. One thing I wish you could do is, like, in tactics, I wish I could see if Fortuna would hit all these guys, like, how close they need to be together. I think it'll hit you two. Like, I don't know if I should do, like, this. No. If I should do this? Because, I mean, Fortuna on Emma would probably hit both of them, then. You mainly need to make sure you're hitting Emma and Eustace. So maybe like that. I just don't want people too grouped up. And slots on anyone else. We could open yours, but I'd rather save it for hers. Can we customize anything? No? Seems like the orbital bike's running just fine. Guess pulling yet another all-nighter was worth it after all. Now to write that report for the Institute of Technology. Might as well bang that out while I'm in a good mood. Yo, Jellica, how about taking me for a ride next? I think I can squeeze you in. Of course, Toa and all the lovely ladies who asked me earlier take priority, though. No, wouldn't expect any less from you. I just got back from my morning ride. You gave some good feedback, Reen. It's all tuned up and smoother than ever. Much appreciated. I'm glad I could help out. Riding that thing seems like a great way to clear your mind. Riding through the Nord Highlands on a steel horse like that would be incredible. Why specify steel horses? Don't you know they're all made of steel, Gaius? After everything you've told me, I hope I get the chance to visit. The idea of a place practically overflowing with nature definitely piques my interest. I can't even imagine how good it'd feel to ride across the Highlands. They're not that far from Rower either, so maybe I'll actually get the chance to try. I mean, I assume they're probably not really made for bikes. Yo, getting ready to take off on the next field study? Heard you're headed out pretty far this time, but just think of it as your chance to go wild. Can I go to the schoolhouse? Anyone over here? I don't see anybody. Okay. I did my due diligence. I came over. Okay, that's everyone on the outside. Can I go to the gym? Yes. Is there anybody here? No. No is the answer. Okay, what about the student union? I hear your dorm just got a new caretaker, a former maid, just like me. I've heard she's great at cooking too. Well, if she thinks you can show me up, she's got another thing coming. Or anything you want. Can I do it for free? Absolutely not. The people of Nord supposedly make some very distinctive cuisine. I wanted to study it myself at one point, but I couldn't get my hands on the right ingredients. Just this once, I wish I could go with you. First person mode? The people of Nord make some just eat the good stuff for me. We will return, as a master of Nord food. As a master of the way of the noodle. Okay, what about your saber? It is a little bit better, but I don't really care about your strength. Okay, I just had like a double sneeze. What do we want to do? Do we want to buy anything? We're doing pretty good on like status stuff. I wouldn't mind a couple smoke grenades. I don't feel the need to battle scope as much in this game, since you can at least see HP and resistances naturally, which is nice. But maybe we should be doing that more. I don't know. I really only ever do it against bosses very occasionally. So really the only thing you get out of it is, well, A, you get the little lore blurb that can sometimes be helpful for the boss fights, and, you know, you get to see their imbalances. But we haven't really gotten to a point where we've had to utilize that too much, since, a lot of our fights have been more magic-based here recently, or like statuses, not really direct damage. Your field study today is taking you to Geiss's hometown, right? But isn't that really far away? Indeed, it takes half a day just to reach the station closest to the Highlands. We'll be arriving there this evening, and then we'll be traveling even further from there. We just might end up spending the whole day in transit. Wow, this man's field study is no joke, not that that's unusual. Either way, it's pretty exciting that this is the first time you get to go abroad as part of your curriculum. Just be sure to act like a proper Erebonian gentleman would be. Or should. Okay, so act like a dick to everyone lower class than me? Yeah, got it. Fantastic, good luck everyone. I'll be cheering you all on from here. Oh, and praying to Audius that you all make it back safe and sound. Well, so far, the field studies haven't been that bad. Even the last one, when they were like, hey, you want to use Machias? No. It wasn't... I mean, the dogfight was pretty hard, but... The worst thing about the dogfight is just that it was a lot of, like, RNG. Even after we did figure out a strategy to, like... get it so we could hit both of them back to back. Okay, so just main building and the library. You thought I forgot about the library. It may have been because I actually did forget about it. Oh, hello there. Honestly, that instructor Thomas, he seems to have spent the entire night doing research. The library is quite a mess as a result, so I need to assist him in cleaning it all up. But you don't have to. I'm glad I woke up early and came along to the academy. What in the world was Instructor Thomas researching, though? This month's field study is taking you to the Nord Highlands and Baronia Island. Is it too late for me to join Class 7? Both locations are home to ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilization. Just think of all the unsolved mysteries. One theory connects them to the Dark Ages, while another suggests that they might be related to the founding of the Empire. Oh, this is also fascinating. Just sit back and relax and let me enlighten you on everything I've heard about them. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're really pressed for time. As in, see ya. Hopefully we're gonna hear about it next time. No, we won't. Sir? Is there a word that means envy, but about 1 billion times bigger? Because that's the way I feel right now. I wonder if Instructor Sar wouldn't mind me taking her on as a teaching assistant for a little while. Looks like he's been up all night researching. How does he still have this much energy? You gotta respect the hustle, man. Alrighty, take me to the main building. Anybody here? Oh my god, there's so many people here. Wait, what are these dots? I mean, they're like the courtyard dots, but normally they don't show up there, I don't think. Unless I'm mistaken. The Nord Highlands are quite a ways away, aren't they? You'll be in for a rather lengthy journey. Not only that, but you'll be facing an entirely different climate. You need to take extra care in such unfamiliar conditions. Oh no, there's paper everywhere! Oh, that's why they're listed here. How do you manage this every damn time? Those two really do get along, don't they? Just listening to them has cleared away my morning blues. Mint was told to do some volunteer work to make up for exam results. Having been raised in a strict noble household, there are times when I wish I was able to act as carefree as she does. I do like the idea that you like literally can't fail here. They're just like, you made a 0 on your test? Well, just sweep it up and we'll pretend you passed. How? How did Class 7 manage to come in first? Hello. Now you listen here. Don't you start getting arrogant just because you outscored Class 1 once. Don't you start getting arrogant just because you outscored them once. Besides, the Class 7's dubious pedigree, this must be a fluke. I want to see some explanation. That was him grumbling. You not forget the Nord Highlands are disputed territory. Both Ereboni and Calvert claimed them as their own. Things have been calmer of late, but the fact remains that this field study takes place on foreign soil. You must take that into consideration with every action you take. Speaking of politics, our famous general resides at Zinder Gate, which rests on the border. Be sure to conduct yourselves appropriately. Will do, sir. I've already informed Zinder Gate of your arrival. You have a long trip ahead of you. Be sure to arrive at the station early so as not to miss your train. You know, I'll take my time. Also, do we have medal of, what are they? Friendship, compassion, valor, heroism. Don't we have a medal as an accessory? Is it one of those? Fortitude and discipline. I don't think that was one of them. I thought maybe that was, yeah. I thought maybe it was like you get the medals as like just random accessories, which would be kind of neat, but no. I mean, I assume Marie's gonna get them all, right? I mean, they wouldn't talk about them if they weren't things we could get. The Thor's board of directors is comprised of 1 chairman and 3 directors. While they each have their own individual positions and views, they are all directly involved in the Academy's administration. I wasn't aware that Rufus was one of the directors. Who would the chairman and the other 2 directors happen to be? I could tell you now, but I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to meet them in due time. He dodged that one well. All members of the board of directors are directly involved with the Academy's administration. While they do clash from time to time, I believe that they're all leading the Academy towards a bright future. You may meet them all soon enough. Okay, anywhere else on this floor? No. Okay, I just spilled water all over myself. Let's not talk about that. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Try and wipe some of this off. I was trying to guzzle down the water too quickly, and, well, you know, there were consequences for my actions. Alright, get me out of here. Right, one last double check. Alright, see ya. And I think that means we can leave, right? We went to the cafe, went to the Capitol. Didn't go to the house in the lower class dorm, I don't think. Oh yeah, we tried to go there, but we didn't go to the house. I always forget about the house, man. Oh, Kenny's here. Think he's always here this early? Man, you think there aren't any good fishing spots in the Nord Highlands, you think there aren't any good fishing spots in the Nord Highlands, right? Wrong! The one spot I heard is pretty far north, though. But if you get a chance to check it out, tell me all you got. My thoughts exactly, sir. If you manage to catch any fish in Nord, let me know. Hopefully you'll get the chance. Speaking, did we fish here? We did, okay. We do have a ground bait, but I guess we'll save that for Nord. Oh yeah, radio station? Let's try the radio station. Actually, didn't we try it and they wouldn't let us in? What if I leave? I can't just walk to Nord? Come on, man. It'd only take how many years? Hey, yo, is anybody in here? Oh, I didn't think you'd be up already. How lazy would you have to be to not even get up to see us off? Hey, now, that's kind of a low blow, don't you think? It's like you kids don't understand my tender love and devotion to you all. Fear not, Lady Sarah. I'm sure that one day they'll come to realize just how important they are to you. I'm not sure how I feel about you trying to cheer me up of all people. Have the two of them met before? Anyway, good luck on your field study. I'm looking forward to reading your reports when you get back. I prepared this packed lunches for you all to enjoy during your journey. I took care to prepare something you could eat at any point during the long journey without the taste being affected. Thanks, we'll do just that. Please take care, Lady Elisa. She's up to something. Now, I mean, I guess no one's up here. I want to check. Where's her room again? I want to look at the map again. Was the Nord Highlands? Yeah, I think that's the Nord Highlands up there, that far north-ex. And we don't know where the other place is at. I mean, they said it's an island, so I don't see any islands X'd up. Alright. I just wanted to look. Now, can we just go to the... Double, triple check? Wait, bookstore? Did we go to the bookstore? I don't think we went to the bookstore. Kay's been acting unusual lately. He got home yesterday and got straight to work on his homework. Normally I'd practically have to go to war with him to make him do that. I still don't understand what possessed Kay to willingly do his homework. Whatever it was, it certainly tired him out though, and he went right to sleep afterwards. Did we ever use that book? Apparently yes. What's up, gang? You're missing someone? Oh yeah, because it's Fee and Laura are on the same group. And without the and Machias and Elliot are not gonna be able to defuse that situation. Yeah, Group B is gonna be a disaster. Oh, Reen, you ready to depart to SE? Yeah, we were about to leave. Oh, there she is. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdall this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Oh, so we're going on the same train for once? At least for a little bit? Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the Nord Highlands this month. You heard right. We'll need to change trains twice. First in Heimdall, then in Roar, right? Okay, so I guess we're kind of going there. From Roar, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Roar. Okay, that will be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Well, don't buy them just yet. I want to see. Is anybody here? Oh yes, the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This should be fun. I guess. Don't know if I can say that about everyone though. Things don't seem too bright for the other group. Good luck, Fee. I'm starting to think instead of having two groups, it should just be Reen. Reen's group. Aren't you going to buy your tickets? Now I'm hungry. I mean, like, I do like the idea of them kind of forcing you to use certain characters instead of just letting me use the same 4 for the entire game. But I do wish if they're going to suddenly force you to use certain characters, if there would be some forewarning ahead of time so you could set them up properly. Or like, because like, even though, yeah, you could like equip Machias and Gaius's orbments, like we didn't really get to do anything with like, buying stuff for them. Like I'd set up orbments and everything for other characters and then having to like very suddenly try and re-equip them and everything. It's just a little annoying. At least for like the field study stuff, like you know the characters you have for the next like, you know, 5 or so hours, and so you can set them up immediately, as opposed to like, oh, you know, I had to do that whole thing where it's like, you know, unequip everything on everyone else, equip Machias, and then as soon as the fight's over, I gotta strip him of everything, because you don't get enough resources to outfit every character. We also received packed lunches from Sharon. The time has come to witness the skill of your household maid, Elisa. Right. Well, at least with Sharon, you can expect quality. Reaching Bionia Island will be quite a lengthy journey, no doubt. But we have these lunches, so I think the trip at least has the potential to be an enjoyable one. Just leave Group B to me. I know I was kind of a pain in the ass before and I caused everyone a lot of trouble, so I want to make up for it by keeping everything moving along smoothly this time. Just as long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as our class's vice president. Now, see here, who wouldn't made you the boss? Easy there, Machias. I trust you to take care of things. I don't trust him. Will do. Thanks, Elliot. If worse comes to worse, you can just put them to sleep with your music. Hey, bam. You're all gonna get battled in Blade, and you're all gonna be sorry. Yeah, okay, we have like a 2-5 record, but, shut up. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Huh, I'd say we timed that pretty well. Even despite Reen insisting that he had to talk to literally everyone 2 times. What a weirdo. Impeccable timing. True. It seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. I do also like that there's inter-party conflict in this game. That's kind of neat. I do like that everyone isn't just like a giant group of friends from the very beginning. Like there is some kind of conflict and growth in terms of the friendships. I think that's really well done. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. And then the train exploded. The end. Roll credits. The most shocking ending of all time. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese, and I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You can't use perfect in the same sentence or back-to-back use. Just get a new word. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. Also, she's probably like a secret assassin or something. She's a talented maid, though. I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests, as you'd expect, but also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't sound like part of a typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree, she must have started working before sunrise to repair all this for us. I know, I know. Anyway, look at those two. So we're headed to Veroni Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time we've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation in the core. Oh, speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You must be referring to Logan Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on days when the mist clears. Wow. It sounds like a sight worth seeing. Sounds like you'd be in trouble if your skilled sniper set himself up there. Okay, now you're being a little weird, Fee. Like, you know the Jaeger-Tog weirds Laura out, but you keep doing it on purpose? Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I mean, the first thing, mentioning the core is fine, but like going out of your way to mention the sniper is a little much. I feared as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. The second line I think was on purpose. Laura seems uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Phi seems to get under her skin. I don't know why I can't just stick to one pronunciation. I guess it's because, like, I instinctually want to say Phi, but I'm trying to fight myself, so sometimes it just, you know, I naturally will say Phi instead of Phi. Oh, there's Gordon, dude. Gordon and his 9 twin brothers. Isn't 9 twin brothers, like, kind of doesn't make any sense? I mean, you know what I mean. The noctuplets. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdall Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. But sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can give up already? How hopeless. But don't worry about it too much. Most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling towards Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Roar first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Bye, Laura. You both take care, too. We'll see y'all next week? Quite. Mm-hmm. And then they were never seen again. Is it Robot Girl? No, it's not Robot Girl. Is that... I mean, that could be Green's sister? I think she had black hair. She looks a little young.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
Okay, it is her.
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye?
Are you the princess?
Like your brother, perhaps?
Shut up. Just shut up.
Please, Your Highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized.
Okay, so I guess they go to the same school then? Kind of the letter implied that she's going to some other academy.
But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Someone you recognized? I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Shut up.
Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
But that's an adult lingerie brand.
Why is this game so fucking horny? I mean, I know the reason, because it sells and this is the most successful entry in the series, but,
Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness. I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly. I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Certainly.
okay, I mean, don't do the... I mean, I defended the Estelle Joshua stuff, but, like, don't actually set up another, like, brother-sister relationship. Especially if they're... I don't know. Because, I mean, it seemed to be implied that they were biological, too, so... Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. The Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Roar. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in the nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling into a country locked in time or something. It sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from the Highland stock. That's true, horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we had at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a warhorse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where the Emperor Dreikel first started building his army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zinder Gate. But that's as far north as the training can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. We should reach Roar Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. It's like we're in for the long haul. Still, we don't get chances like this often, so let's make the most of it. I spy something yellow. Is it the seat? Damn. I spy something red. Is it our jackets? Damn. I thought you'd forget that one. Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward to go back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Roar since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Alright, almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you have had to go through Roar. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place, though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pay the House of Hiram's little mind, and they're full of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. I think he did, that's why he said them. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I bet he regretted it later. Have you talked to Patrick? Because I have. In regards to what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be too hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Marine. Anyway, let's get in and out of Roar Station as quickly as we can. We need to find that freight train, and we're taking the rest of the way to Nord as soon as we get there. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kinds of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how Fine is holding up, though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura, but I'm not sure there's anything we can do about it. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. The horses of the Nord Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they are truly the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class of all their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you searched across the Empire. Though now I see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back at home. Like the Anteater? My dad would often ride him out hunting with his old dog... Badu? Badu? I don't know. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Oh, he seems like he's really into this. And what type of wrench is best used for maintenance? What is it that can make Fee and Laura regard each other so coldly? I just hope that maybe they find something during their field study that helps patch things up between them. Ever since the World War Revolution, the Imperial Army has become more and more reliant on machines, like horses. But even in spite of that, the horses of Nord are still highly prized across the whole of the Empire. The islands may not be within Ereboni's borders, but the intertwining of our histories goes back centuries. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. Hope everyone in the settlement's doing well. He seems happy to be headed home. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? I was wondering that as well. Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with a spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I can see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently that I've been learning about how far back the connection between Nord and Erebonia goes. Indeed. I'm truly grateful to the guidance of the winds for allowing me to receive the recommendation when I did. After all, if I hadn't, I might never have met all of you, and my life would be the lesser for it. Wasn't that sweet? Alright, you know what I think about that? Duel.
Shall we begin?
You will be destroyed.
Go ahead and draw. You should go first then.
Okay.
It seems we need to draw again.
Okay, don't
You
make
should
me go
first then.
Oh no, I don't want to go first.
It seems we need to draw again.
Quit drawing me.
You should go first then.
I don't want to go first. Why do you... Every single time, man, we get beat. Every time. You know what? You're getting drawn this time.
It seems we need to draw again. It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then.
Okay, fine
Now
then.
I'll use a bolt.
No, don't use a bolt.
Now I'll use a bolt.
You don't use a bolt.
Now I'll use a bolt.
I don't use a bolt.
Now I'll use a bolt.
Stop using bolts.
Huh. Well played. Huh. Well played. It seems the winds were on my side.
But my mirror. What about my mirror, dude? I mean, we would have lost it. Dude, why does everyone get a better hand than me? I'm so mad. Dude, this Blade game is rigged as shit.
If we have to. Draw a card.
I mean, my man got 18
I'll
bolts.
be going first. Take this.
Stop doing that. No, I didn't mean to do that.
Impertinent little.
I meant to play the 2.
Now you've done it.
So, why do you have so many of those freaking cards? Yeah, I don't really want to. I was thinking we could maybe play like a high value, but we don't have a mirror. Well, stop. Get bolted.
Now you've done it.
This man's gonna mirror me. He's gonna mirror me, dude.
How about this?
How about you eat my ass?
Now you've done it. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Finally. Okay,
Please go easy on me.
Okay.
Shall we draw then?
Okay.
Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
But I don't want to go
It
first.
looks as
Oh,
though I win this time.
I didn't mean to hit the button, dude. Okay, you know what? That one doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Please go easy on.
I was hitting it to draw for some reason.
Shall we draw then? Allow me to play first then. Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Sorry, I don't remember asking.
Oh, we have the same score. Allow me to play first then.
Let's keep beating you for now. Now we'll beat you with that, and then we'll beat you with this, and then we'll bolt you,
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
and then we mirror you.
Oh, this could be trouble. Oh no, you beat me.
Hell yeah, we did. Okay, now we challenge the old Elisa.
Let's get started.
Now we do have a perfect record against. Oh my god, our hand is so trash.
Go on, draw a card.
How is it to win with this?
Oh, same score? We better draw again.
Did we do this last time we fought, or where we draw like 8 times in a row?
Oh, same score? We better draw. After you then.
What do you mean after me? I don't want to go first.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then.
Why is everyone... No!
I won!
I was hitting A to skip through the dial, to advance it. I was hitting A to try and skip her dialogue, and then it just made me play my card.
Let's get started. Go on, draw a card.
I mean, our hand
After
was
you, then.
god-awful. There was no way we were going to win, but...
Bolt!
Don't bolt me, bro.
Bolt!
Stop bolting me.
Bolt!
Stop bolting me.
What? You can't do that. Ugh, now you've done it. What? You can't do that.
She had, like, infinite bolts,
Oh,
bro.
same score? We better draw
She had
again. Looks like
infinite
I'm going
bolts.
first. Mirror.
You're a piece of garbage.
I won.
You're such a... Why does everyone get better hands than me?
Shall we begin?
Okay, this is our last one.
Go ahead and draw. I'll go first then.
Oh, I keep trying to hit the A button to skip the dialogue. Or like to make it go
I'll use a
faster.
bolt. Huh. It seems we need to draw again. Huh. It seems we need... You should go first then.
I don't want to go first.
I lost,
What?
but I had a lot of fun.
My man had no... Okay. I mean, see, like, what was Guy supposed to do to win there? Dude, this Blade game sucks. Erebony, you need to come up with better games. It's just like, I mean, it'd be better just playing War. That's the tactical level of skill involved. So we actually are stopping in Roar? Roar? I forget how they actually pronounced it, but... The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This special express line is bound for Roar. Our next stop is Roar, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure that you all have your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Here we go. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through here when I first came to the academy, but even then I could see why people associate with industry. It feels like the whole city's one big mass of iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Oh, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, and so they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Wow, really? Nah, I made it up. If you weren't seeing it for myself, if I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. Yeah, but does it have a theme as banging as ice? I doubt it. That's the only industrial city for me. Gordon, quit following me! I heard you kids were talking shit about my merits, and now I've come to beat you up! Well, we finally made it as far as Roar. We need to transfer to a freight line to reach the Nord Highlands from here, right? Right, there'll be a freight train leaving from Platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircases and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh my god, there's so many dang people here, dude. There's so many dang people. Oh, we can zoom it in. I see the train to Heimdall's finally arrived. I missed the train I was originally hoping to board, but I'm holding out hope that I won't miss my business meeting. He then missed his business meeting and was fired. Hey, are you Annabelle? Hey, it is! I can hardly believe I've made it all the way to Roar. I never imagined that he would be such a dogged pursuer. I can hardly believe I've made it all the way to Roar. I can never imagine he'd be such a dogged pursuer. I can hardly believe I've made it all the way to Roar. I would never imagine he would be such a dogged pursuer. Why do I feel the need to repeat myself when I'm in the presence of this black-haired boy? My apologies, but we're currently cleaning this area. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. Anything here? No sparkles? Now we're finally here. That 4-hour journey from Heimdall never plays nice with my back. We're here to visit a friend. Dad does this every time we get off the train. I suppose he is getting up there in the years, though. It begins at 3 o'clock. Would you like to check in at the hotel first? What time was the conference again? It begins at 3 o'clock. What time was the conference again? It begins at 3 o'clock. I feel like I'm stuck in a time loop. Right, I'm heading off. Okay, don't forget to write, or to maintain proper hygiene, and make sure you eat a balanced diet. I know, I can look out for myself, sis. You better promise to come back home on the very next vacation you get. I promise. He's always so excitable, but I do wish he had a volume control knob sometimes. Wow, look at all those trains! This is the coolest! Did we talk to everyone? Yeah, we did. I think? I don't know. And then nothing bad happened. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey? Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need something to eat between now and then. Seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
Oh no, Monka. There she is.
What?
No way.
Sharon?
She runs faster than the train.
How did you get here before us? The power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Thanks.
Like I said, there's no normal people in this series. Everyone is some demigod. Received a special packed lunch for each member in the group.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Why couldn't we do that? Reasons.
Of course, why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
I mean, can't we, like, charter a private airship or something? Come on, Elisa, you gotta have one of those.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well. They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord Highlands with us now, are you?
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to.
You must assassinate some shareholder who's trying to maintain too much control in the company.
I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Oh, is that the mother? Yeah.
Mum.
See, this is where I wish we had the voice log from the Geofront versions of Zero and Azure. I could just replay that over and over again.
Mother?
Hello, Elisa. You all must be members of Class 7.
What's up?
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina, also the chairman of the Rhineford Group. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter.
Little rude.
I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What?
What?
Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say?
I mean, she's got a point. She's got a big point. She basically just showed up, called her obstinate, and left.
It's always work with you, isn't it? You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
It seems there's a lot of friction between them.
You can live your life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make.
I mean, you could at least express a little bit of, you know, hey, been missing you or something.
Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life in the monthly reports I receive from the Academy.
I mean, you could at least make Elisa feel like you care about her.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me, but reports from the Academy itself?
Oh, you must not have known. In addition to my other responsibilities,
Oh, is she the director?
I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
Oh, she's just one of the board. She's not the actual, or the board. She's the third member, but she's not the chairman. Because they said there was a chairman and the 3 board of directors, which we know is Rufus, Oliver, and her. Oliver was board of directors, right? He wasn't actually the chairman of the Academy, I don't think.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way. I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
Oh yeah, isn't Dieter a member? Maybe he's the actual chairman, because I think they mentioned that Dieter was involved with the Academy too. Because I just remembered in that dialogue in Azure, when it's Oliver and Dieter are talking, I think Dieter says something about how he's
The Rhineford group is heavily
involved in
involved
Thor's?
in the development of the Orbal staff, as well as your Arcus. I must say, I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey. Elisa.
You all right?
Do you want to play any card games, or? Ooh, I really like this. I think we'll stop here. In the next video, we will make it to the Nord Highlands and maybe get to walk around and explore a little bit. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.